Want to get social with your meals? Today on AppJudgment.
This episode of AppJudgment is brought to you by Samsung Smart TV, a new world of web-connected TV entertainment.
Welcome to AppJudgment, Revision 3's mobile application review show. My name is Ron Richards, and as you could probably tell, I like to eat. I love a great meal in a really good restaurant, and so do a lot of my friends. Previously, when I want to share a really good dish, I do what many others do. Take a picture, post it to Twitter or Facebook so my friends could share in my culinary bliss. Finally, someone has taken the challenge of social food enjoyment, and we could say there's an app for that, Foodspotting. Foodspotting Lite is free in the Android marketplace and was developed by the fine folks behind the website of the same name, Foodspotting. Around for over a year, Foodspotting has emerged as the premier celebration of food social network. They initially launched an iPhone app and started building a base of users from there. I originally joined their website a while ago, but without an Android app, I didn't really take advantage of it. But earlier this year, my dreams were answered as Foodspotting finally released their Android app, and I've been using it since day one. When you launch Foodspotting, the first thing the app does is identify your location. It then takes this information to show you all the great food that's been spotted at places around you. You can easily browse through the photos by swiping left to right. Or you can switch to the map view and see all the locations around you and which ones have photos associated to them. This is great for discovery. Just the other day I was in a neighborhood I wasn't familiar with and I was looking to have lunch. I pulled up Foodspotting, browsed through the photos and found a dish that looked pretty good, checked it out on the map, found the restaurant and had a pretty good lunch. When you're browsing the photos of food, you can get more information by simply tapping on a photo. Here you can see who spotted it, where it was taken, along with our comments about the dish. This is a great way to get some commentary about the restaurant and maybe some insider tips. Along the top, there are some ways to interact with the photo. You can hit Want It and add it to something that you want to try. Nom it if you've eaten this dish also and agree that it's good. And Great Shot and Great Find, give a little pat on the back to the user who took the photo and found the dish. Now that's just half of Foodspotting, discovering food. We'll take a look at how you can spot your own food after this word from our sponsor.
Take TV to the edge with an incredibly slim bezel that creates a virtually edgeless picture. With a bezel thinner than a dime and only 1.2 inches deep, the Samsung LED 8000, this guy right here, pushes the limits of design and performance to give you a truly immersive viewing experience.
And this TV almost has no edge at all. I mean, the TV starts and your viewing display starts. I've never seen anything so thin. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So not only that, but this TV has an entire platform on it. There's like a computer inside of this where you can install apps from all kinds of different content creators, and you can, you watch your Hulu, you watch your Netflix, you watch a bunch of sports from different sporting organizations like MLB, and then you can even chat with other users on your TV itself, which is pretty amazing.
Totally blown away by it. Awesome, awesome. Check out samsung.com/smarttv for more information on the different models offered.
Yes, and guess what else? This exact TV is being given away by our friends at TechZilla.
No way!
I know, and I honestly can't imagine anyone who would not want this TV. And all you gotta do to get it is go over to revision3.com/SamsungTV for all the details.
That's right. If I lick it, will they still want it?
I would, but lick the side.
So you've been browsing photos and your mouth is drooling, you're hungry. Well, I've got my Nexus S by Samsung, which has got a great camera on the back, so it's time to go eat and spot some food. Once you pick your restaurant and order your food, you're ready to do some food spotting. They make it super simple to do. Just tap the camera icon in the upper right and you're given the choice to take a photo or choose from the gallery. This is key because sometimes you may want to do your food spotting after you've eaten, so it's nice to be able to take a pic and then pull it up from the gallery later on. Now that you've taken a photo of your food, it asks you to identify where you found it. Using the GPS in your phone, it auto-populates with restaurants nearby. This list is usually pretty accurate. In fact, I've yet to go anywhere where my restaurant wasn't in the auto-populated list. Next step is to identify that dish. Based on the restaurant, they'll auto-suggest some dishes that other users have submitted. If you type in the name of your dish, this list auto-filters as well, which is really handy. If someone's already spotted your dish, it's easier to click on it than to type the whole name in. But sometimes you're the first one, or it's a new dish, and then you have to type the entire dish in yourself, which isn't too bad. And in the final step, you can add some comments about the dish and choose what social networks to publish to. From Facebook to Twitter to Foursquare to Flickr, Foodspotting's got them all covered. Tap done and you've done it. You're Foodspotting. It's pretty simple, right? Once you submit a photo, then it gets added to Foodspotting where others in your area can see your photo and comment. Your photo is also published to the Foodspotting website, where also the majority of the social network happens, unfortunately. You'd think you'd be able to set up your social networks on the phone, but unfortunately you can't. The app is severely limited in the settings area. All you can really do is log in and log out. You can't manage your social network accounts, nor can you search for, find, or accept friend requests. That all happens over on the site. It's a bit of a bummer that all the social aspects of the app are on the website, as well as the fact that there's no cool widget to put on my home screen to show me food around me. But despite all that, Foodspotting does what it sets out to do. You can submit photos of your food and have it associated with the location, as well as you can browse other people's food photos based on your location. It also can publish your photos to your favorite social networks. Unfortunately, the lack of friends management and social networking functions on the app is a bit of a disappointment, as well as the lack of a widget. But despite those drawbacks, I heartily say, download this app. Foodspotting is the only social network I know that celebrates food, and it's quickly become a must-use app for me and my foodie friends. Plus, it's free, so the lack of functionality is hard to complain about. And I've discovered some really great restaurants with it. So are you using Foodspotting? What do you think of it? Email me at appjudgment or revision3.com and let me know. And as always, you can check us out on the internet on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or you can find previous episodes at revision3.com/appjudgment. I'm Ron Richards, and you know what? It's time for lunch.